Welcome back. So I do have one little thing I want to look at. There, oops, that's not the options. I thought I had single player selected. So there is a pattern. Unfortunately, I don't have a good way of just having it visible and having the game show up at the same time. So the game's gonna pause like it is right now while I look at it. But I'm gonna see if I can do a better job of creating this particular pattern that I have in mind now. This is a little bit of a more complicated looking one, I realize, but it might be useful to me anyways. Does that work? I think so. Be careful about what colors conflict with each other. And I'm already running into an issue. Actually, I don't know if I can do what I'm trying to do now. I can't see the window while it's paused. I feel like I already have an issue making what I want to make. Like, I don't know if it's... No, I don't think there's any way right now to... is there? Yeah, I can just dump this on top of here. And I get the same thing. There's nowhere for you to put that. That's exactly what I want there. Okay. So red here. That's what I want, I think. So that's a more complicated looking setup. Unless nothing silly happened along the way. That's really short though, honestly. That's not even all that nice. But that's a shape that I think might be a little bit more practical for this game, where you have a bunch of Puyo at once. Compared to the earlier games. So I might try out something like that. Honestly, it seems like most... there we go. Combo, that was totally accidental. Seems like most chains that people have are... people have written down are... actually, let's change characters here. Are not very fit for what I have going on here. By the way, you are recording, right? Yeah, for some reason, lately my record button doesn't work very well. So, let's see what a chord does. This doesn't make much sense, per play versus a chord. I wish I could just change the background of the music here so much. So, let's not even do anything. Let's just see what a chord does. You know, watch. Okay, so I see some kind of like blocking going on right here. Perhaps not. I guess in a certain way everything's blocking, but... So like, I can't tell if there's a rhyme reason to what she's doing. I need to make sure that doesn't kill me. Yeah, see, what is it she's setting up right here? Yes, she could... Yeah, see, she's not actually selling up anything nice right now. There we go. Even then! Yeah, see? She still didn't actually set up a big chain. Usually she would have by now. Okay. That's something. I was trying to pay attention to what I was doing to not die immediately. But... and it looks like she's basically just stacking a bunch of stuff on one side and kind of hoping that it makes matches. Almost. I don't know how much that's delivered, how much isn't. To be perfectly honest. I'm not certain. I don't see much more reason to what she does. Aside from just the fact that she's stacking things on one side. I'll just hold left here as I do this. But usually when I go against her, even on easy, about as quickly as I can make a chain, like a 3-chain, she has a 4-chain going on. So does she have... Did she say something like that? I do know that she tends to always have things lined up on the right. Look at me holding things on the left and accidentally setting off a chain. She did something there, but I don't know what. Again, I can't tell if it's just deliberate. Yeah, I don't know what the operating principles of her AI are. There's something involving just stacking everything on the right. I know she does that, but beyond that, I'm not certain. And what if I try just stacking stuff on the right in a way that seems vaguely useful? And you want to have rhyme or reason to what you do, of course. I want to have written something here. Really work out that way. I kind of got something there just through things happening to cascade into me in a way. I do know that I've read that that's a thing that some newbies do. They just stack things on one side. Because that's the thing you can do safely. Doesn't pose much of an existential threat. Compared to having stuff in the center. And things will sometimes work out to where they... didn't get any of the color I needed. And sometimes things will just work out to where things just line up on the side. So I guess I can kind of try that, but I feel like that's not something I should be relying on. Anyway. That's not what I meant to do right there. Ah! That wasn't the color I was trying to make it. But I also don't think that's something I should be doing. I should be trying to make some kind of combo, which she does succeed in doing herself. She does manage to make chains that are bigger than that. So I should be doing something kind of similar in some way, right? It's hard to just look at what the AI is doing and know how what their thought process is for setting up chains. So I don't know how much I can learn by just watching her. I do notice she tends to stick to one side, which has some wisdom to it. But I also don't know myself how to... And the patterns that I know aren't very good for that. But they're also not very good for getting 3 Puyo at once. And I can't play as Arl in the... Harder. Actually, I think there was a cheat to do that. There might be. But even if there was, it would not really be what I have in mind. I would want to actually play this as one would. Repetitive. As one would normally play the game. So this is a way to make things easier on myself, of course. I can just sure that I get the colors I want this way. This does make things a lot easier, as you can see. It's not like infallibly easy. Ah! That was not... That's what happens when you just put down the wrong color. I had everything I needed there. Of course, Arl has fewer Puyo, which poses its own issues. It comes with unique difficulties. Yeah, I don't know what to put there. No, I don't know what to put there. Ah! I have no idea what's happening now. Sometimes I just don't get any of what I feel like I need. Part of the problem is probably that I'm deciding that I want to do this particular shape, as opposed to saying, okay, based on what I have available to me, I'm making this shape. Because I don't have enough shapes to be able to make a decision like that. What's happening on that side there? To be honest. Why is your chain so much more powerful than mine if it's the same length? Like, I know powering up chains is a thing, but come on. Oops, that's not how you do that. Good job. Here's your 3 chain as a reward for that. So... I don't know what it is that I'm using Arl here for. What I can see here is that it is indeed much, much easier to make chains this way. But one, I don't usually get to choose who I'm playing as, so it doesn't really matter. To begin with. And on top of that, this still poses the new issue of... Whoops. What happened there? I was hoping something slightly different would happen there, as I was trying to say. I also have fear of Puyo now, though, which is not a good thing. So Arl's not necessarily the most practical regardless. Even though she might have a certain appeal. Those that like to have control over what they're doing. Because that means you're slow to make anything. That's those that I can't necessarily afford all the time. And by I mean usually ever. Ah, some inconvenience talking about. And here. That was supposed to be set off on the right, I think. I don't know why. Oops. Cool. Sometimes I get a... It feels like there's one Fever Sap I've gotten that I'm not used to, because I get it so rarely for some reason, where I think I was supposed to set that off on the right, maybe? Or something like that? But anyways, point being, clearly, so what's happening is I was just kind of fumbling about this whole episode. Point being, I just need practice that I haven't gotten yet. I need to figure out how the heck to set up chains in this game. I've been learning chains that you can set up if you're only getting 2 Puyo at a time fairly consistently, but that's not what's happening. So with that in mind, what do I do? I might need to just look through more chain setups and figure out how it is, or what kinds of chains it is that are actually available to me, because it feels like as things are now, this generally isn't what I should be doing. Again, I can kind of try to do something more like 2-2 stairs, but those are restrictive. Stairs in general, stairs in general are too restrictive. That still doesn't give me anything to do with 3s like this. That kind of was stairs, except it did actually work because it conflicted with itself. That's part of the problem with stairs. It can cause conflicts like that. So I need to work out something better. I guess I have no idea what that is. So I have learned to do, and that's it, I guess. So Rhetoric kindly lose already. You can cut things for now. But that's not actually going to work because those don't connect diagonally. Thought I had a plan for a second there. Interestingly. That was also a good setup for sandwich there that I had at the end, but anyways. Like I said, maybe I'll need to watch actual human players of this game. I've never watched a human play Puyo Pot Fever, so I might see some humans playing Puyo Fever as well, and see what they do, and see what kinds of patterns they do, if I can actually make out what patterns they're making, which might not necessarily be the case, because I can't tell what the AI is doing at all. I don't know, we'll see. But, whatever the case, I'm good enough to actually complete the game. I just want to be better than that, and like not be terrible at the game too, if that's an option. But next week, no matter what else happens, I promise we'll go get the last character, and I'll probably call it there actually, and say that's the end of the playthrough. Whether I ever play more Puyo on this channel, I have no idea. But I'll talk about it then, of course. But I'll have to think about things like the fact that I have to practice this off screen, which is a big commitment. But I like it a lot. I have some frustration with this game in particular because because I'm being trained for other Puyo games than this one. I'm trying to apply that knowledge to this game, which doesn't always work. But anyways, we'll be back next week with something else. Whatever it is, it'll be at the very least getting the next character, the final character, and saying farewell. And maybe not being bad at the game at the same time, or at least as bad. I don't know. Bye everyone.